I didn't think it was gonna happen, but I persevered and I finished my Italian seaside island within 10 hours. Welcome back to my channel. We have a lot to talk about. So I started a whole YouTube series based on this Luca themed island, Italian seaside island that I was genuinely so excited to work on and get started on and really put the time and effort into it. But life happened, school happened, and I ran out of time. I feel like a lot of us can relate when it comes to Animal Crossing, so I'm trying to not be hard on myself about this, okay? With the new year starting, I really wanted to start a hardcore mode island, which I will talk about at the end of this video. To do that, I had to restart one of my islands, and I wasn't restarting my other one, so I was like, I guess I gotta restart this one. However, I am stubborn and I was like, you know what? I have to finish this Luca island. I am not restarting until it is done, or else I'm just going to feel really sad. So I persevered, and within the past week, I finished this island, and I'm quite proud of myself. I decided to dedicate some of my Twitch streams in the past week to like full-on speed decorating, speed terraforming this island, and I managed to finish an entire island somehow. So without further ado, here is my Italian seaside island tour. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. It would mean a lot to me, and yeah. Also, just a heads up, this island is very simple, very basic. Does not have a lot of stuff from the update because I've barely gotten to play on this Switch. Okay, so first things first, here is my map. You can see I used a lot of the in-game paths. I didn't have that kind of time to commit to a custom path. Posted a video a while back explaining all the villagers I want for this island. You can see a lot of them are here, and I'm a little too devoted to Maple and Dizzy to like let them go. If you want to understand why I picked these villagers, feel free to go check out that video. I will have it linked down below. So this area I kind of showed in a previous video. This is the area I think I'm most proud of because I was able to put the most time into it. It's basically just like that big courtyard where a lot of the scenes from Luca are filmed, and I think it's beautiful. I think it turned out really well. You could tell this is the area I put the most time into. You know, all the simple panel designs and everything. I wanted the bikes to be a major theme throughout the island, which you will see. And then you go towards resident services, cute little front area. I wanted to keep a lot of natural elements. I wanted there to be a lot of grass, and I wanted the island to be super, super colorful still and vibrant. And then there's Beardo just facing a tree, as we all would love to do, I'm sure. Doesn't even know that he's going to be snapped like Thanos next week when I restart this island. I think I've grown to love him though, not gonna lie. I think I've grown to love him. And then you make your way up here, you can see we have the pasta eating competition area. I got basically a little pasta design for a hat and then made it into like a dish, I guess. I also added a little bike. You know, there's a lot of bikes along this path. I kind of wanted like a long, continuous path throughout the whole island with like the occasional bike, so it looks like the bike trail that they went on at the end of the movie. This area up on the cliff towards like the right of resident services, I didn't have much inspiration or time to really decorate it, and it wasn't one of the areas I wanted to spend a lot of time on, so it's very simple, don't judge me. And then if you go down the vines, I decided to make an underwater area, which was also inspired by another Luca island that I saw. There's a bit different from this, but I found a really cool underwater path design, which I'll put the code to up on the screen. Included some of the pirate items that you get from Gulliver, and I also included the little alarm clock because it reminded me of Luca when he finds the alarm clock in the water and he's like freaked out by it. I thought it would be cute to add that because it also looks like exactly the same as that one. And then if you make your way towards the bottom right of the island, you see we have our first neighborhood area. So I kind of wanted all the Luca villagers together and then all the other ones together. So this is them. This is their little neighborhood. I decided to just read up about each of the villagers and what their like passions and hobbies were and just like kind of decorate based on that. If you head south of the neighborhood, you'll see we have a little crops area. In this island, the only crops I have are pumpkins because I haven't played on this island since the update. I've usually played on my other island. If you head up the stone staircase, it goes to a winery. I don't know about you guys, but when I think of Italy, I think of wine, I think of wineries, I think of like grapes. I don't know, it just has something to it. And then you head to the top part of the neighborhood. We have Robert's house and Mitzi's house. I gave them a little like bench with coffee cups, just a little sitting area, something very simple. And then I gave Frobert his own little workout stuff because you know that jock boy needs to get his workouts in. But I just wanted this island to feel very warm, very cozy, very inviting, very colorful, very natural looking, you know? And I think I accomplished that. If we go back to resident services and head to the right and further up, you'll see we have a little canal area. It's not super decorated. It's not super detailed. It's very open. And yes, that is partially because I didn't have much time to finish this island. Then you follow that canal up into another plaza area. So this is where I had the museum, Nook's Cranny, and the Able Sisters. I decided to include some of the bathing suits outside of the Able Sisters because, you know, they have the little swimming competition in Luca, and I thought it was really cute. Also the seal fountain, some artwork. I had to include the like little fish lamps. I forgot what they're called, like Pisces lamps or something. I don't know, some sort of zodiac sign lamp. And then if you head down to the right of the canal system, I have a ton of fish on display. There's a big fishing theme in Luca, which is really cute. So I had a lot of fun taking a break, doing some fishing while decorating just to put them out on display. This is the little continuation of our bike path that goes around our little music area where the villagers can, you know, sit back, relax, play the piano a little bit. I saw Frobert playing the piano earlier. He was vibing. And then you head up and you'll see my house. Again, very simple design. I just wanted to incorporate it into the design somewhere. Didn't think too much about it, but still got it done. And then you head to the right and we have our little restaurant, which I thought was very cute and was also fun to make. I think I made this restaurant in like 30 minutes. I really love the natural wooden furniture set. I think that one's really cute. And I think it matches the theme very well. And then I just threw some white roses up at the front, give it a little classy look. That's exactly how I want to describe this island. This island is classy. And then below the restaurant, we have the market. So I just basically put up some stalls with some little food and snacks, and the bike path obviously continues through here. We have the flower bouquets and a little bakery moment. And honestly, I think this part is like my favorite part of the island. I really like the way it turned out. I designed this area kind of around the same time that I designed the first area that we saw. You could tell I was able to actually have the time to use custom pads. This is the train station from Luca at the end of the movie. You know, I don't want to spoil anything, but if you know, you know. Like, it feels so dramatic, but I don't know. I really like the way it came out. I love the designs I used on the panels. They're all really great. I'm going to try and find as many of them as I can and share them in the description below as well. Beardo kind of does this thing around the island. He kind of likes to just stare at trees and waterfalls and cliffs. And then if we head back into like the main courtyard area and up the stairs, that leads us to the actual Luca neighborhood. So this is where I have all the villagers that were inspired by Luca. So Broccolo, Phil, Beardo, Punchy. I gave them each a cute little yard. Also, can we talk about Beardo's exterior of his house? I think it's so gorge. I absolutely love it. And then if you head down those stairs, that just basically brings you back to the train station. If you go further down, we have Punchy's house, who also love the vibe of the exterior. And then Phil's house, which is a little bit more on the fancier end. So I gave him a little bit more fancy items, but then I decided to just throw a plastic pool in there for funsies. And now this, I think, is my favorite part of the island. If you've watched Luca, you know that they sleep in a little tree house outside of Julia's house. So I decided to do a tree house. I copied a build by Sparksby, who's another Animal Crossing creator. I'm sure you guys know her. She made this treehouse design that I thought was gorgeous. So I kind of did my own little take on it, I guess, and recreated a treehouse for Luca and Alberto to sleep. And I thought it came out really cute. And then you continue following the bike path a little bit further up to the back left of the island, and we have a little bonfire area and also a little secret hidden neighborhood for Maple and Dizzy. I wanted them to be together because those are like my baby villagers I've had for so long. I just wanted them to have their own little spot. Yeah, they don't have any furniture, but they don't need that. They have each other, right? Anyways, you follow the bike path to the right and it brings us to this big kind of fishing hole water area and to a little soccer field. You could see Punchy was exploring a little bit. He's enjoying the island while he has it. I think he knows what's going to happen next week and he's just you know, fully embracing it for what it is. And then this bike path goes all around the fishing hole. I wanted to do something kind of cute. I could like really imagine being in Italy, like riding a bike around a big open like pond or something. I don't know, something about that really does something for me. I threw some bikes along the path, used some iron fencing, put some fishing rods up, and then that just leads right back into our kind of store museum plaza. And that is basically the whole island. Honestly, there wasn't much of the island at all that I didn't fill with something. So I'm quite proud of the way that it came out. I know it's very simple. I know some of you guys are probably gonna have some things to say about it being lame and I overhyped it, but you know what? I'm proud of it. And I think if you are an Animal Crossing player, then I feel like you should understand getting bored or tired of a theme. So many people will just reset, but like I couldn't do that. I couldn't bring myself to do that. I wanted to finish this island. I'm going to be starting my hardcore mode island on my Twitch channel. I'll have my Twitch channel link down below. Feel free to follow it, turn the alerts on so you know when we're doing it. So someone by the Twitter name Ms. Batty made these rules for hardcore mode. I found them through List the Last, another Animal Crossing creator. No terraforming. Villagers who ask to leave must go. 20 Nook Miles tickets per villager hunt. No gifts from other villagers of any kind. No time traveling. No amiibos. You may buy from other shops, but you may not sell turnips at other shops. If a villager gives you an item, you have to wear it for 48 hours. No buying tools, which is my absolute nightmare. And you must take any campsite villager and let them move out anyone that they want. Yeah, I'll be restarting this island. I don't want to talk about it. I was recording the island tour last night. When this happened, I'm gonna get emotional. When this happened, it actually made me emotional. It was like saying goodbye to the Animal Crossing island that started all of this for me. Like Twitch and YouTube, like, yeah, I love my villagers. I'm attached to this island, but I'm more attached to everything that this island like did for me. Like creating my YouTube channel, getting me Twitch partner, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'm super proud of the way it's come along, and it's time to move on. New year, new island. Maybe Maple will cross our paths. Maybe she'll show up in our campsite and we'll get super lucky. Who knows? But me and Maple had our final moments in the plaza during sunset, and it was beautiful. It was quite beautiful. Please give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. It really helps me out a lot. I'm really excited to start uploading consistently more on YouTube. It is one of my New Year's resolutions. I have a ton of stuff planned for this channel, and I'm so excited to properly get started on it now that my life's calming down a little bit. Feel free to follow my Twitch channel if you want to watch everything live and go through the whole experience with me and my Twitch community. Thank you guys so much for following me along on this journey of this island and of my YouTube channel in general, and for sticking around. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you later. Bye!